Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Boxing for Real. I'm your host, Don Omega, Iron Truth here. Let's get to it. Okay, looks like Calvin Brock is now a free agent. As we were reporting last week, it looked like Juan Diaz was going to be getting away from main events. Still haven't heard more on that, but it looks like he'll be getting away. And Calvin Brock has gotten away from main events. Looks like everyone at main events is kind of leaving right now. They don't have a lot of guys left on their roster, maybe 6 fighters or so. But anyhow, great news for Calvin Brock. He can go elsewhere. He could maybe be Golden Boy's first heavyweight. Who knows?
Yep, that'd be a good way for them to promote him. Heavyweights need all the help they can get in promotion, definitely. And main events, their 2 top fighters, their 2 top sellers just took very terrible losses. Gaddy and Fernando Vargas, they both lost back-to-back weeks.
Also Joel Julio?
Yep, he took a loss to Carlos Quintana, so that's 3 of their top guys right there. They have an up-and-coming bantamweight, Raul Martinez, probably. That's their best chance to do anything with. Hopefully all
Rocky Juarez also.
Yeah, okay, he is with main events, yeah. So that'd be their next guy that they're going to bank on, I'm sure. And that's not going to last too long with the Barrera rematch coming up, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, he'll have to just work his way up after losing to Barrera.
And he'll have time, he's young.
Unless he actually pulls the upset.
Shocked, I'd be shocked.
Yeah.
But anyway, hopefully this is another company that can go under and Golden Boy can keep taking over more and more. So it's great for boxing.
Absolutely. Okay, now it looks like the fight we were talking about last time, Allan Green, Jeff Lacy, looks like it's not happening after all. And it looks like Jeff Lacy isn't wanting the fight. He's the one that's not wanting the fight, it looks like. Now, I can't hold that against him too much because he's coming off a loss. That's a dangerous match to get in right after a loss. I would have loved to have seen him take the fight, but I'm not going to criticize him too much for not taking the fight. Let him get a win and then fight Allan Green.
I think it'll be better, actually, that they're not fighting each other right this second, right now. Green can have some time to develop even better. I don't know if he will get any better, but he possibly could. He is still inexperienced a little, only 20 fights. Lacy doesn't have that much more, but he has fought the better competition by far. And I think it'll be a bigger payday for both guys if they can both get some good, impressive wins under their belts. And it'll be a bigger fight, probably a main event for one thing later on Showtime or wherever. So I don't mind really that it's not happening right now. Yes, it would have been great to see, of course. It's a pick'em fight whenever it happens, depending on what happens from now up until then, of course. But both guys stay undefeated from then on out, then that'll be a great big fight. So.
Allan Green's actually talking Calzaghe now. He said if Calzaghe would offer him the fight, he'd take it.
Yeah, I'm sure he would.
That would be an interesting fight. He definitely has better movement than Calzaghe.
Yeah, and he definitely has a better chance than Lacy, yeah.
And he could give Calzaghe some problems. It'd be a really good fight.
I'd pick Green to win.
I would too.
Yeah.
I would pick Green to win. I would be going for Green.
Yeah, of course.
I would look forward to also big mad Zab Judah news. Zab Judah was arrested for no apparent reason, except for being Zab Judah, apparently.
Yeah.
He was arrested at a basketball game.
Right after
it ended. It's not really disclosed at this time why. No. Because there is no reason.
Yeah, exactly.
He's being picked on for no reason whatsoever. Maybe for being friends with Mike Tyson. Who knows?
That's been a problem for him in the past, of course. And they had no explanation as to why they arrested him at all. That's how big of BS it was. Claiming a money dispute, who knows?
Money dispute. I don't remember money disputes being grounds for being arrested.
No,
usually, unless someone stole something.
Yeah,
but
that didn't happen.
I don't believe that happened in this case. We'll see what the deal was, what the bullshit is, and
hopefully he can sue whoever started the crap with it and get some payback on him. So absolutely ridiculous, and hope everything comes out fine for him. So
yep. And hopefully this doesn't jeopardize any fights for October.
Shouldn't. It probably won't.
I guess maybe Margarito got him arrested so he wouldn't
Yeah.
have to fight him. But
That's a possibility.
anyhow,
It said a bitch did have it done, so
could have
probably.
been. Could have been. Also, speaking of Margarito, it looks like Rivera up at 154 has called Margarito out. Don't know why. But apparently he supposedly wants to fight Margarito. I can't believe he wants to fight anyone. But I guess maybe he would think he could beat Margarito. And he called him out. Margarito isn't... he came back and said, like, talk to my promoter, basically. And
Which
so
is more than he said to the other guys calling him out
it's
lately.
the first person he's really responded to out
Absolutely.
of all the 4 or 5 other guys who have called him out, including Chambray Mitchell,
Judah.
Paul Williams, Zab Judah,
Colazo,
Luis
Colazo.
Colazo, all these guys, and now Rivera.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the least talented of these guys is the
Calls
one
back,
he
responds.
responds to and acts like he wants to fight, maybe. And then he says, talk to my other news.
Yeah.
Andre Ward has had to pull out of his August 19th bout due to a hand injury.
Yeah.
So,
This has
Not
been
much to
somewhat of a problem a few times for him. It doesn't seem like anything major. Hopefully it's not. Also, Robert Guerrero versus Eric Aiken on the September 2nd Showtime card on the undercard of the Tony Peter fight. That's signed now.
looking forward to that
Yeah,
one.
it will be for the IBF featherweight title, or maybe super featherweight. Can't really remember.
Hopefully featherweight.
Whatever, I think it is featherweight. Eric Aiken is the guy who knocked out Tim Austin earlier this year somehow. Unfortunately, we didn't see that one either because they didn't show it. Anyway, that's not where he won the title. He won the title from Valdemir Pereira by disqualification a couple of months after his win over Austin. Didn't see that fight either, thank God. Anyway, they didn't show that one. But he's going to be defending his title against Guerrero. I don't know if it's a step up really for Guerrero since it is Eric Aiken. But it is for a title, and it'll look good on Guerrero's record for sure. To
It might
pick up
be
a
a
title
baby
that
step up at the most.
yeah, maybe.
And that's being kind to Eric Aiken. But
And also December 2nd, Cotto and Margarito are going to be on a card separately. Wish it was to where they were fighting each other, of course. Margarito is smarter than that, though, I guess.
so that might be Rivera and Margarito ends up
Possibly,
fighting.
possibly. And Cotto's going to be moving up for his first fight at 147. That's going to be December 2nd on Showtime, not with HBO anymore. It's Cotto, so that'll be his first fight with Showtime also. HBO didn't have a date for him somehow, even though there's 3 dates available
In October.
And so who knows what they're thinking there. They're a bunch of idiots running that network. They don't know what the hell they're doing. But anyway, Showtime picked him up at least, so
Yeah,
that's good.
that's a good thing. And going back quickly to the Guerrero thing, I'd like for him to pick up that title and pretty soon fight someone like Jason Litzau. Go ahead and
That'd be great.
go ahead and
Erase him from the board completely.
I think it'd be a good fight without neither of them have that big of records yet.
No.
Go ahead and get them in there while they're young, and
Yeah.
let's take care of that.
Let's end Litzau before anything more starts with him. Yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to see that fight. I think it could potentially be a good fight.
Yeah, not competitive, but you know,
Even if it is
Possibly.
a little competitive,
I wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't count on it. But I mean, I'd love to see that fight eventually, at least by next year sometime. I think it could happen.
Definitely.
Anyhow, that's going to be our show for today. Thanks for tuning in once again. BoxingForReal@gmail.com is our mailbag. OmegaFights.com is where you can check us out.